Hi guys, Amigo Reels is here. Today, I will show you a Chinese fantasy drama movie called The Eyes of the Dragon Princess. While a teenage girl is walking in the street, a witch with red eyes, who steals people's eyes called Zhang Xiaoyu, attacks her and takes her eyes. Magistrate Haisheng sees the incident and fights the witch. He entangles her ankle and pulls her towards him, but red ribbons fall from the sky. He gets distracted, and she escapes from there. The red ribbons indicate that the incident is connected to the Dragon King temple. Later, we see a princess coming out of a painting. Her name is Thuer. She writes on a red ribbon and wishes to find a lover in human world. People write their wishes on a red ribbon and hang it on the blessing tree outside of the Dragon King temple. On the blessing tree, she finds Haisheng. She tells him that he shouldn't mess with the tree. She causes a fight. He tells her that he's here to collect evidence for the murder case. While he asks her to leave, his movement freezes. It's Yun, a man from Thuer's world. He advises her to not get involved in small matters of humans, as they're here for a higher purpose. He also reminds her of the auspicious of rainfall, which is in 3 days. On that day she has to make rain fall because of drought in the area. Royal Father sent her to the humans' world, so she can bring the rain. But she insists that the matter concerns their reputation, as it involves the Dragon King temple. She tells him her plan is to go with Haisheng to track the investigation. He advises her to never reveal her identity, and gives her a mirror so she can talk to him through it. He also reminds her of the auspicious of rainfall, which is in 3 days. When Yun unfreezes the world, she places Haisheng's hand near her face. When Moment unfreezes, it seems as if Haisheng hits her on the head. She falls down and acted passed out. Haisheng feels guilty, and decides to take her to his home for treatment. In his family home, his mom was talking to Yuhi about marriage and being a part of their family. When he enters with Thuer, he tells them to take care of her. After she woke up, she acted as if she lost her memory and she doesn't remember anything. Her ribbon has a name on it, it's Highland Ju. She acts like she doesn't even know who her family is, so Yuhi decided to assign servants to look for her family. She begs his mom to let her stay with them. She's scared that bad people will act like her family. The mom feels for her and agrees. Meanwhile, Zhang Xiao talks to Tree Immortal. She tells her that her mortal eyes rot and turns red every 2 days after she changed them. That's why she kills people and take their eyes. Tree Immortal tells her that humans' eyes can rot. The eyes you want are with the Dragon Princess, Highland Ju in the Eastern Sea. She has red eyes. If you take her eyes, they will never rot. When the drought happens in 3 days, the Dragon Princess will perform magic to spread the rain, and her eyes will be red. And you cannot steal those eyes, you have to make her give those eyes to you by herself and not by force. But she tells her that she sees an obstacle in her trip, which is Haisheng, and that she must get rid of him. Then she grants her magic powers to be strong for the task. Zhang dresses in black and attacks Haisheng. Thuer sees that in the dragon crystal and decides to help him. Thuer comes between them and tries to sacrifice herself. Haisheng saves Thuer. Zhang attacks them and they both fall. Then Sheng gets unconscious. Then Thuer uses her powers to fight Zhang Xiao, who then runs from there. Thuer uses her magic powers to heal him. However, she doesn't know how to explain what happened. She acts as if she was also unconscious. After they wake up, he asked if she is okay. Yuhi gets jealous of her because she used to like her cousin Sheng. The next morning, Haisheng goes to the Dragon King temple, and Thuer insists to go with him. There, he tells her that 2 girls got murdered after a religious ceremony. And after finding out their ribbons, with their names on it on the tree, he found out they both were 18 years old. And he's trying to get Pilgrim Register to find all 18 years old girls who have their ribbons on the tree, so he can save the next victim. Once he enters the temple to find the Pilgrim Register, she flies and sits up on the tree. When he comes out, she tells him that she's been climbing trees since she was a kid. They search for the ribbons together. She finds one. As she celebrates, she loses her balance and falls. But he saves her. Later, they go to the market. Zheng goes too, and Thuer feels her presence. Zheng makes black balls in her hand, and as she throws them on Haisheng, Thuer always protects him. As they walk away, he drops her ribbon. Zheng recognizes the name on it as the Dragon Princess's name. That proves that Tree Immortal was right. He's the obstacle to get to the Dragon Princess. At night, Yun comes in the mirror and advises her to keep her eyes away from humans tomorrow. The next morning, she wakes up with her red eyes. She sails to the lake and stands on the large stone in the middle of it. Thuer starts the rituals. She floats in the air as she makes the rain fall. Everyone in the village is happy and filling their buckets. Zheng understands that the princess is doing her rituals, and she must look for her. Yuhi's maid saw Zuer doing magic, and runs to tell Yuhi about it. Then Yuhi goes herself to see if what her maid said is true or not. She sees Zuer disappearing in the air. Later, Yuhi sneaks to look into Zuer's room to confirm her suspicion, and sees her red eyes. She gets scared as she thinks Zuer is the demon. Because demons' eyes are also red. She runs and tells her servant about her red eyes. Yuhi sends a letter to King of the Kingdom. She wrote that she knows who the demon is Zuer. King sends soldiers to arrest Zuer and bring her to him. Zheng, the demon, is among the crowd. She thinks to herself that she killed those people, not Zuer. So why isn't she showing her eyes? Unless she is the dragon princess. Haisheng tells the people she's not the murderer, and takes her away from there. While villagers throw vegetables on them. He tells her he believes she has never lied to him and she is innocent. She thinks he believes her so much, he is fighting with king and villagers for her. She doesn't want to break his trust. So, she freezes the world, so she can get rid of the dragon pearl. Yun comes and reminds her that if she got rid of it, she'll only be able to bring rain with her tears, she'll lose her powers, and immortality. She explains she wants to prove her innocence. He wants her to return to the dragon palace with him. But she admits to love Haisheng. She eventually gets rid of the dragon pearl. When she unfreezes the world, she takes her blindfold off. Her eyes are revealed black, not red. Yuhi tells him to believe her that she is the demon, but he doesn't. When Yuhi gets angry, Zheng the demon meets her, and tells her she can help her take revenge on Zuer. They make a plan. When they were celebrating Haisheng's mom's birthday, Zheng the demon kills one servant, and injured the mom badly. Another servant tells Zuer about what happened to the mom. She runs towards the mother, holds the mother and cries. While she cries and the rain falls, her eyes become red again. Some of her powers heal the mother, but not completely. Yuhi runs towards Sheng. King was also there. She tells them that she saw Zuer dragging mom to the back room. When they all go towards the back room, weather starts changing. Sheng enters the room and goes towards his mother. He sees Zuer's red eyes. He gets shocked after seeing them. They all saw her eyes. Yuhi slaps Zuer, and says this is for taking advantage of our kindness. They all believe that she's the murderer. The mother gets conscious, and remembers that who tried to kill her, she had red eyes. As now Zuer has red eyes, she blames her for the murder. King orders his soldiers to arrest her, and they put her in a cell. Yun appears next to her, as he received orders from royal father to get her to the palace. She wants to wait for Haisheng to figure out the truth, and after knowing the truth he will come to save her. She is hopeful. Yuhi brings Zheng the demon to perform ritual on the mother, who's passed out since the incident. Zheng the demon tells them she needs Zuer's red eyes, to create medicine for the mother to drink. Yuhi reminds him that the king is ordered to sacrifice her tomorrow, and Zuer will be dropped in the river. So, they don't have much time. Haisheng goes to her in the cell, and confronts her with all her lies. He tells her he wants her eyes, to save his mother. She tells him that Yun was right about humans. She tells him she's not from this world. He asks her where is from. She replied it's not important. She said I waited for so long so you can come and save me, you came here but for my eyes. She explained she uses her eyes, to see beauty in the world. But when she saw him, she wanted to look at him forever, because she loves him. She regretfully said I'll give you my eyes, but she was very sad, because he didn't come there to save her, but to take her eyes. She used her magic to detach her eyes. She gives him her eyes willingly, and shouts at him to leave. Tree Immortal puts the red eyes in Zheng. However, to keep the red eyes forever, Zuer, the princess must die. The next day, the sacrifice ceremony takes place. King and kingdom's people were there to witness it. Zheng the demon is happy that after Zuer dies, the eyes will be hers forever. Right before they kill her, Haisheng's mom wakes up slowly. He asks her if she's sure it was Zuer. She says that it was someone dressed like her, with the same hairstyle, and the same red eyes, so she guessed it was Zuer. After they drown her, Yun comes and tells her that the water is the essence of dragon powers, so her magic will be restored. Then a dragon comes out of water, making Zuer powerful. She opens her eyes in the water. Then flies as a dragon. She controls the water with her powers, catches Zheng the demon, and takes her eyes back from her, and then drowns her in the lake. Haisheng screams that he wrongly accused her. She tells everyone that she's Highland Ju, the daughter of the Dragon King. And she's here because her father sent her, as it hasn't rained in a long time in the human world. Haisheng begs her to forgive him, but she tells him she's already given him a chance. And that he and the people of the village mistreated her. When he walks into the river to talk to her, She makes a wall from water between them. She tells him she won't trust him again. She tells him they'll never meet again, not on earth or heaven. The movie ends here. Do you think she should have forgiven him? Tell us your thoughts in the comments section. Do you think she should have forgiven him? Tell us your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more. Also have an amazing rest of the day. We will see you in the next one.